Hold on tight. WLDF's coverage of the Jellico Blue Devils will begin soon. Coverage of Jellico High basketball in the Tennessee 2024 Class 1A State Boys Basketball Tournament is coming up right here on WLAF. Stay connected. Josh Parker is up next with your play-by-play of Jellico basketball on WLAF. Hold on tight. WLEF's coverage of the Jellico Blue Devils will begin soon.
McNeely driving, pumping, shooting, scoring. That's going to do it. 10 seconds. 7, 6. Murphy for a 3, 5, 4. Jellico rebound, 3, 2, 1. Start that bus. We're heading to Murfreesboro.
The Blue Devils are on the air.
And this is your front row seat to all the action.
Jellico Blue Devil basketball over 1450 WLAF.com is a presentation of
Hope and Stand, Common Ground Coffee Shop, Eubank, Maximum Potential, and The Pizza Spot.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them.
The Blue Devils, your home of the Jellico Blue Devils. This is WLAF.
An arithmetical value expressed by a word, symbol, or figure. Here's some numbers. 178. 178 miles from Jellico to the Murphy Center. 3 hours, 21 minutes from Jellico High School to the Murphy Center. 119 years in the making between Jellico starting as Jellico High School and their first state quarterfinal championship appearance tonight. Jellico, the Blue Devils from the Gym City, will open up their quarterfinal state match here at the Murphy Center, the Glass House, against the Lions of Frank Hughes High School. Good evening from Middle Tennessee State University, from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, USA. Tonight, the Jellico Blue Devils, 20-11 overall, will meet in the quarterfinals to take on the Frank Hughes High School Lions, who come in 24-9 overall. Those numbers said a lot. Jellico, they've made it to 3 sectionals before, but finally Jellico was able to win their sectional up at University High the other day up in Johnson City. They punched their ticket, and as you heard in the introduction, they're borough bound, and tonight Jellico will open up and take on the Lions of Frank Hughes. It should be a good one here. We're in the final moments of the Middle College Gordonsville matchup, and it's coming down to the last play. I bring in my broadcasting partner now, Double C, Clayton Terrell tonight. Clayton, a fantastic environment here tonight in the Murphy Center.
Yes, we've been here for the game before this, and this game, the students from both schools have just, it's incredible, the atmosphere. Gordonsville brought a band. I know Jellico brought the pep bus, so It's set to be a fun evening of basketball here in Murfreesboro.
And again, Middle College of Memphis and Gordonsville are in the final moments. Gordonsville leads by 3, 37-34. It's been a low-scoring affair between Gordonsville and Middle College out of Memphis. 2 games already played in the quarterfinals. Before us tonight, Chattanooga Prep defeated Union City. Also, Santa Fe won against North Green. That one was almost a buzzer beater there, Clayton. North Green got a shot off to tie it as the buzzer sounded. They ruled it too late, and, of course, we've seen the video. It was late, but a heartbreaker for North Green as Santa Fe now advances to the semifinals.
Absolutely, and here on the court, it looks like Memphis Middle just hit a free to tie it and can take the lead with a free throw. So like you said, these past 2 games have been nail-biters and low scoring. I guess the big Jim has got to do something with that, as Jim Freeman interviewed Mike Reynolds talking about that before the game, the big atmosphere, the big gym. You know, you're used to seeing a concrete wall, and now you're seeing a row of seats. So a lot of low scoring, but been some good basketball games
Well, and of course, yesterday as the team left Jellico, they stopped along the way. Tennessee Tech, they had a practice there in Cookeville, kind of get familiar with a big-time gym setting. And tonight I was talking to Coach Reynolds there as the Blue Devils arrived here at the Glass House here at the Murphy Center here from MTSU. And, Clayton, I think it's going to come down to Jellico's just got to play their ball.
Yeah, and we know Jellico likes to go fast. They like to get a lot of steals, as I've noticed in these past couple games. And the key, really, 3 guys. Well, really the whole team, obviously, but Carson Bolton, that name sounds very, very familiar. Isaac McNeely goes by the Slim Reaper. So Isaac McNeely, and as Jim Freeman mentioned in the Sub-State game, John Zucchini. So those 3 guys, like you said, have got to play their game. And if they can just, like you said, play their game, we should be back here Friday.
And Freeman in the pregame coverage from Union High School or University High School up in Johnson City, in the pregame, it was all about he had a feel on how Zucchini went, Jellico went, and Zucchini showed up and balled out, and Jellico's here in the borough.
He did, yes. John Zucchini did. A good team performance that night, and hope to see one here.
Folks, we're so thrilled that you invited us into your homes, into your cars, wherever you're listening tonight, as Jellico makes history, and they're here at the Murphy Center, the Glass House here from the campus of Middle Tennessee State University. They'll play in the last quarterfinal matchup here of the Class A state tournament this evening. We've got 1 minute to go here in the game before us, and then we'll have a 15-minute intermission. So for now, we'll stand by. We'll take a quick Blue Devil timeout here from Middle Tennessee State University. From inside the Murphy Center, it's Clayton Carroll, Matthew Moore back at home base in downtown La Follette. I'm Josh Parker. Stand by. You've tuned in to Blue Devil basketball over the WJJT and WLAF Sports Network.
The staff at LUB, La Follette Utilities Board, is there for you. You may be needing new service at your future home. LUB crews bring the experience, know-how, and equipment to put you in service. And when troubles arise, LUB crews are there, no matter the hour or the day, to restore your service. Connect to LUB.org or call 423-562-3316 for assistance on new service, existing service, or to report an outage. Count on LUB to be there.
Why is this man so happy? He's got Advantage Checking from Community Trust Bank. CTB's got him covered with credit monitoring and identity theft protection, cellular phone replacement and repair, roadside assistance service, and travel and leisure discounts. And with his Advantage Plus interest checking, he'll never pay a CTB ATM fee no matter where he uses it. So be happy. Get Advantage Checking from Community Trust Bank.
Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office, stage, nursery. Sorry, Erie Insurance offers products that lots of other companies don't. That's a big deal, and it's a good deal, too. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person, like this.
Give us a call, 562-2112. Check us out on the web, eehill.com. Or just stop by and see us at 701 West Central Avenue, La Follette.
Erie Insurance.
Since 1963, CNC Concrete has been serving Campbell County and surrounding areas with the best there is in concrete. The best in rock, the best in rebar, the best in sand, the best in pretty much anything pertaining to concrete. That's CNC Concrete. Bobby Crass is his family's second generation of owning and operating CNC. As Bobby says, we hold your dreams, the concrete to your dream home. CNC Concrete, open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until the job gets done.
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with 3 guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, CNO Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from CNO Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from 1 piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. CNO Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and CNL is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein, former Cougar number 42. Come see me at CNL Metal.
Hey James, this is Brenda Russell, Clayton Homes, Jacksboro. We've expanded our place here at Jacksboro. We've got many homes to choose from.
Clayton Homes right here in Jacksboro.
Yes, come see us in Clayton Homes, Jacksboro. Todd Stone is our manager. We've got a great sales team going on, ready to sell you homes, and you can get them fast. And no having to order. These homes are ready to go. Move-in ready, no waiting. Please come see us at Clayton Homes, and we're next to the Jacksboro Middle School, right down from the Walmart.
The folks at Hensley Tire and Service welcome you by their new location at the corner of Beach and Indiana Avenue in La Follette. Hensley's Tire and Service provides road service going to customers stuck on the highway somewhere with tire or engine trouble. Servicing tractor trailer trucks is another service offered along with mechanical work, alignment, and lifts. 423-563-TIRE. That's 563-8473.
Hi, this is former Cougar Randy Heatherly, number 32. Gray Insurance has been on the 4 lanes since the 1950s. You know the Cougar team. Let me introduce you to the Gray Insurance team today. Dennis Powers, Trevor St. John, Judy Brown, Dory Dagley, Jamie Ray, and last but not least, Gary Gray, whose family founded Gray Insurance. For all your insurance needs, please give us a call, 423-562-3346.
To McNeely driving, pumping, shooting, scoring. That's going to do it. 10 seconds. 7, 6. Murphy for a 3, 5, 4. Jellico rebound, 3, 2, 1. Start that bus. We're heading to Murfreesboro.
The Blue Devils are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action.
Jellico Blue Devil Basketball over 1450WLAF.com is a presentation of
Hope and Stand, Common Ground Coffee Shop, Eubank, Maximum Potential, and The Pizza Spot.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them.
The Blue Devils, your home of the Jellico Blue Devils. This is WLAF.
Good evening and welcome back to the Murphy Center here from the campus of Middle Tennessee State University. All good plans are doomed to not work out, and so we have overtime now between Middle College of Memphis and Gordonsville. So a 4-minute overtime period has just started, again, between Gordonsville and Middle College of Memphis. So all of our folks who tuned in over all of our platforms, WLAF, WJJT, stand by, be patient here as Jellico's Dance with History will wait a little bit longer here tonight here as Gordonsville and Middle College of Memphis will go into overtime. Again, the winner of the Jellico Frank Hughes game will get the winner of this Gordonsville North Middle College game. And I tell you what, they are letting these teams play. And I'm telling you, between Gordonsville and Jellico, there's a heck of a lot of blue in this arena. So we'll just ask you to kind of hang with us here as we work through overtime. Again, a big night tonight for Jellico. Folks, Jellico deserves it. Mike Reynolds deserves it. And all of Campbell County deserves to celebrate alongside with this historic run of Jellico Blue Devil basketball here as they mark their first visit to the state quarterfinals here. The Elite Eight, the final 8 teams here in Class A basketball in the state of Tennessee. So Gordonsville and Middle College go back and forth. Boy, there's going to be some wore-out young men tomorrow morning when this game is over with. And so hopefully hopefully Jellico with a win can reap some benefits of the late game going against Middle College in Gordonsville here in overtime. Clayton, we talked a little bit about the big three, Zucchini and Bolton and McNeely. There's a heck of a cast. I told Mike, I think, in one of those games at Harriman, the entire cast of characters on that team, it's a puzzle. To me, I think of it as a puzzle. And you can't remove one of those players that play. You can't remove one of those pieces, and this thing still look the way it does right now.
Yeah, Jellico, they play team basketball. It was either the Harriman game or the Midway game up there in the region tournament. Coach Reynolds said, it was a pregame interview, he said, we've got to just play team ball. And like you said, it's a puzzle. They play team ball, and it's something you love to see. If Bolton's scoring 40 like he typically does, they get the ball to him. If it's Zucchini having a good night or McNeely, they get the ball to the hot hand. They play team basketball.
And McNeely's the Slim Reaper.
Mm-hmm. Goes by the Slim Reaper.
God, I wonder if I stay on my Monjaro, I'll be the Slim Reaper one of these days. No, but all kidding aside, you take a look at it, and and again, it seems like I was talking to Coach Reynolds before. I think Frank Hughes is going to come out, throw a lot of zone at Jellico. I think they're going to want to slow Jellico down to try to keep those big explosive plays from happening. And so I think it'll be interesting to see the chess match between Jellico head coach Mike Reynolds and Chad Love, the head coach from Frank Hughes.
Yeah, the 2-3, I don't know if it's a 2-3, whatever zone they run. Jellico is, as Warrensville just hit a big shot. Jellico's got to be thinking, hey, if we can shoot, we might be doing pretty good, because Jellico, it seems like a couple of times they've just had Bolton and just a couple guys have just gotten just a bit of a slow start at some points. They always start off fast on the defensive side of the ball, but sometimes it takes a minute for those shots to fall. So if they can come out with their shots falling, it should be pretty good for the Blue Devils.
Fast start.
Yeah.
Fast start's going to be key tonight for Jellico, I think.
Because neither of these teams that I've watched tonight have really gotten off to much of a fast start.
Well, I mean, the score, this Gordonsville Middle College game was 6-6, I think, at the end of the first quarter. I mean, it was just kind of the old stall tactic there. Middle College of Memphis came out, and they really wanted to slow the ball down. So we're about a minute to go here in this game here. Gordonsville's up by 4, 44-40. Clayton Matthew had a chance to go up to Jellico yesterday. You may have went. I don't know if you got it. You didn't, but Matthew went up there. Charlie Hudson had some fantastic pictures and everything. That send-off from Jellico was pretty special yesterday.
It was incredible. Just like we've kind of talked about, the community of Jellico, it's unmatched. Just the community coming out to support the going to the elementary school, just seeing, I mean, like even the gift bags they had for the players, just the small things to really make this historic run special. It's been a lot of fun to watch, and hopefully we'll be watching it until Saturday.
Well, it's a special group. It's a special school, and Joey St. John, the head man at Jellico High School, has preached it for years, that Jellico is a special place, and I think his comments in the send-off yesterday, a whole list of accomplishments this year from Jellico High School, the number 2 school overall on data this year, from last year that was released this year, all their accomplishments that he's ran through, and boy, this basketball run is just like icing on the cake.
Yeah, and you mentioned that kind of the community that Joey St. John has looked to build. You always see him either wherever at a ball game. If he's at Jellico High School, he's typically got that shirt on. It says family.
Yeah.
And that sums it up in one word for Jellico. They're just a family. And, yeah, the basketball run's been fun. Football, just a heartbreaker there.
Brent Hill,
Brent Hill has done
a yard away from winning
job.
their first playoff game. So, but, man, if there's ever a community that has deserved the year in athletics that has happened this year in Jellico, it's our friends in Jellico. And we're thrilled to death. We're thrilled to death to partner with WJJT the Gospel Lighthouse over there in Jellico to really broaden their audience and to really bring this action to folks in their homes all across Campbell County.
Yes, and speaking of the viewers, WJJT, WLAF teaming up to broadcast this on Facebook alone. 292 viewers have tuned in. Just an incredible amount of support on YouTube. We were upwards of 100. And Matthew Moore's wanting me to mention that if you go to the top of 1450 WLAF.com, well, there's two things. One, you can click on that little box in the top right corner to watch the game.
That's
on the
Lindsay's carpet player.
Yep. Media player, yeah. And you mentioned the send-off. When they released the balloons into the sky, they formed a perfect Jellico J.
When I opened that up and saw that this morning, I thought, man, this is going to be a fun ride. So Gordonsville appears. Sandy Terry took that picture, and we thank her for sharing that. It looks like Gordonsville is going to escape with a win here in overtime. 10 seconds to go. They're up by 9. We'll keep it here until the final seconds. A block shot, and Gordonsville will dribble it out. No, Middle College of Memphis steals it, but that's the game. Gordonsville advances on. Gordonsville, out of Region 4, District 7, advances on to Friday afternoon.
I didn't know Caden Poston made the trip, but I saw one of their players get knocked down. I don't know if he's the water boy on the team
Caden
or what.
Poston's not going to be wearing. He ain't going to be wearing anything that looks like Kentucky. So.
No.
All right, folks, that game is in the books. Now it's time for Jellico and Frank Hughes. It'll be a 15-minute intermission here while they clear the court. Both teams will warm up. And in the meantime, we'll take a quick Blue Devil timeout here from the campus of Middle Tennessee State University from inside the Murphy Center, courtside. For Clayton Carroll, Matthew Moore, I'm Josh Parker. Stand by. We have Director of Schools Jennifer Fields up next here as Jellico is ready to take on the Lions from Frank Hughes High School. Stand by. This is Blue Devil basketball over the WLAF WJJT Sports Network.
Big O's Get and Go West is open 7 days a week with BP and great food. Here's just a sample. Breakfast, Big O's famous tenderloin biscuit, and more. Big O's West features homemade lemonade and orange tea, delicious hot dogs, the best hamburger around, fresh hamburger daily at Big O's West, plus soft serve ice cream. Big O's Get and Go West is on the big 4-lane highway at Dossett Lane stoplight under the big BP sign.
Keep in mind, when you use your BP card, you save 15 cents a gallon every time on BP and Amoco gasoline.
BP card applications are available now at Big O's West and East and at West End Amoco.
Hi, I am Bailey Ball from a fall at my supply, and I am here with my brother Brody. CS for PVC pipe. CS for rebar. Oh, we deliver rebar too. We carry septic chambers and septic tanks. We carry hydraulic oil and motor oil. Does anybody need a little brother? CFO at my supply.
Hammers, you know the name, but do you know about our bigger, better, easier to find location? We're just off I-75, exit 122. That's the Clinton Norris exit. With Hammers' wide selection of boots, shoes, jeans galore, and a whole lot more, you're sure to find what you need. Check out our women's boutique. You'll love it, ladies. With 6 East Tennessee locations, you're sure to score a good deal. That's Hammers, I-75, exit 122, just past the Speedway.
America's best pizza is just right here in Campbell County. People from all over the country travel to Campbell County for Charlie's Pizza. Maybe it's the handmade crust. Maybe it's the fresh ingredients. Or maybe it's just the friendly service and good times. Come see for yourself and find out what makes Charlie's Pizza the best around.
This is Joe Evans from Charlie's Pizza. We've been open since 1976. And we have the best pizza in town, so come down and see us.
Hi, this is Kimberly Burge here at Burge Screen Printing. We work to bring your idea to reality. We specialize in custom screen printing, direct-to-garment full-color printing for all your apparel needs. We also do full-color printing on signs, banners, and much more.
Hey, this is Larry Burge. Stop by and see us today in downtown La Follette at 225 East Central Avenue or call 423-562-3044. 562-3044. Go Cougars!
For some, they're friends. For others, they're family. And even neighbors to some of you. The hometown staff at First National Bank welcomes you to see them today. See Brian ask for Carrie or look for Beth at the drive-thru. A familiar, friendly face is ready to serve you at First National Bank. And when you think loans, think green. And look for us under the big green sign on the 4-lane in La Follette between Crystal and Subway. First National Bank Oneida, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank.
Go Cougars! Welcome back inside the Cantrell's Law Firm. Countdown to tip-off here. Jellico and Frank Hughes High School moments away from tip-off here in the final game of the Class A quarterfinals here from the Murphy Center, here from the campus of Middle Tennessee State University. Clayton and I were talking about all the excitement from the past week or so, and we'll bring in the big leader, the director of schools for Campbell County, Miss Jennifer Fields. Jennifer, thanks for coming down and thanks for joining us.
Good to be here.
And everything. You know, we're talking, boy, Jellico has been a special always been a special place. The last couple of weeks, though, have been something else.
The last week has been absolutely amazing, from parades to the outpouring of community support has been amazing. Donations community members have made to make sure the team gets to travel in style, and it's just been amazing.
Joey, in the send-off yesterday, I was watching some of the video. Jellico has racked up a lot of accomplishments in the last year. He talked about how their scores from the state from last year, they were the second best in the county and everything.
Yes, they were. They have done amazing.
And Joey has always said it's a little slice of heaven in Jellico, and to me, this basketball run is just icing on the cake.
It absolutely is, and it is so well deserved. They have put so much effort into their season this year, not just the players, but the coaches, the head coach and the assistant coaches, and the community that comes out to support these players. And if you look around tonight, as late as it is, there are principals from multiple schools in the county, teachers from all over the county, fans who are here tonight this late. It's just amazing. It's so exciting.
You got Troy Arnold out past his bedtime up there. I know that much. Jennifer, the board was able to help Jellico as well, deservingly so, and everything. You talk about the support. Really, I think a testament to really these student athletes and all their accomplishments so far this year.
It is amazing. And you know what? They're here to win, and I know that, but regardless of how things turn out, they will return winners.
Yeah,
and we're so proud of them.
They're already winners in our book.
Absolutely.
A mountain girl yourself?
Absolutely.
Does it mean a little extra seeing Jellico make this run?
Oh, 100%. I mean, it's like being at home. I was fortunate enough, and when I was in high school, we came to the state, and it takes me back to that time. There's no excitement to describe it, and it makes me so proud of them, and I know what it means to the community.
Well, they've deserved every dollar, every special thing that they've got in the last couple of weeks.
I couldn't agree more.
And I'm sure we'll see them at the board meeting
Absolutely.
next month.
And Josh, thank you for what wonderful coverage you do, and Jim Freeman. You all are amazing, and I really appreciate the support you give us.
Well, I appreciate
you do
that.
Excellent.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, boss. I appreciate it. Have a good night tonight.
You too.
Score prediction tonight?
It's going to be a win.
Go Blue
That's
Devils.
all I know.
There we go. That's all I care about, too. Thanks, Jennifer. I appreciate it. That's Director of Schools for Campbell County, Miss Jennifer Fields, tonight here in our pregame coverage here from the Murphy Center here in the Cantrell's Countdown to Tip-Off here as Jellico set to take on the Frank Hughes High Lines. Let's talk a little bit about Frank Hughes. Clayton, let's kind of let folks know about Frank Hughes. They're out of Clifton, Tennessee, which is in Wayne County, which is kind of down on the Tennessee-Alabama border. They're coached by Chad Love, assisted by Greg Morris and Adam Vaughn. They were the District 11 runner-up, but the Region 6 and the Region 6 runner-up. Their first appearance was in 1984, where they defeated University School of Johnson City before losing to Bolton in the semifinals. So Frank Hughes, a school, 93 students enrolled at their whole school. Small school. Jellico don't go against many teams where they're the big school. They're the big school, and Frank Hughes not. But a little flavor here for the game tonight.
Yeah, I heard somebody say that this game has kind of been dubbed, or somebody said it, David versus Goliath, with Jellico being Goliath. It's like, huh? Jellico being Goliath, but if you look at the numbers, I guess you could say that. Jellico about 290-something. people go to the school. And then, like you said, Frank Hughes with 93. So, yeah, so we're in 1A, smallest classification. Frank Hughes, the fourth smallest school in the state of Tennessee, but don't let that fool you because they're in Murfreesboro, so they've done something right this season.
Exactly. They're out of Region 6, District 11 in Single A, and, of course, your Jellico High School Blue Devils from Jellico, Tennessee, USA, the Gem City, out of Campbell County, Region 2, District 3, Class A. Again, the head coach, Mike Reynolds, assistant, Justin Boland, and Gage Highslope. Jellico is the District 3 champions. They went undefeated in district play, and they won the district championship. They were the Region 2 runner-up. Harriman defeated Harriman defeated Jellico in the region championship game. This is the first state tournament appearance for the Blue Devils after their third sectional appearance. So what does that mean? So Jellico has made sub-state 3 times, 1991, 2011, and 2024. What's the difference? We won our sectional in 2024 within a week or so ago, Clayton, and that punched the ticket to Murfreesboro here. And Jellico, they didn't come just to come, they came to win.
Yeah, third time's the charm, third sub-state game. And, yeah, we've been talking with Coach Reynolds, like you said. He said, he was talking to me just before the game. He said, yeah, it's been a fun ride. He said, but now we got to play. Yeah. And Jellico will have to play. Frank Hughes, 24-9, a good team. Obviously, they're a good team. They're in Murfreesboro. They're in the state tournament, the BlueCross basketball championships. So it should be a fun one here between Jellico, Frank Hughes, and our sponsors tonight for tonight's stream. We've got Hope and Stand Church, Common Ground Coffee Shop, Eubank, Maximum Potential Physical Therapy, and the Jellico Staple, a place that I need to get to immediately. That's known as the pizza spot.
Clayton. You got to get to the pizza spot.
I got to go.
I
absolutely have to go.
Adam Ellison, your buddy there from the Gulf Shore, the tournament there in Pensacola, was there Friday night. Him and his lovely bride. So that tells you right there the pizza spot is well worth the trip up 25. I go 25, but you can go whichever way you want to.
Yeah, multiple roads lead to the pizza spot.
That's right, exactly. That multiple roads lead there. But again, thank you so much to all the amazing sponsors. And, of course, I want to send a special shout-out to our friend Scotty Kitts, the county commissioner from Campbell County's 2nd District. Last night, Scotty said, hey, I want to help WLAF carry Jellico basketball, and he helped sponsor our gas down here. And Scotty Kitts, a true man of the people, and we appreciate him so much. And I know he is cheering hard for the Blue Devils tonight in downtown La Follette here as Jellico moments away from taking on the Lions from Frank Hughes High School. We'll step aside, take a quick Blue Devil timeout. When we return, we'll talk about the starting lineup between Jellico and Frank Hughes. The winner advances to Friday afternoon, and the loser will prepare for the season to end and the jerseys washed. We want Jellico to come out on top. Stand by. This is Blue Devil basketball over the WLAF WJJT Sports Network.
We've changed our name, but the quality is the same. We've been called Valley Roofing for decades, and now Valley Roofing has merged with Exterior Home Solutions. When you think Valley Roofing, remember our new name, Exterior Home Solutions. We still specialize in quality metal roofing and quality shingles, all at reasonable prices. Exterior Home Solutions is locally owned and operated, insured, and experienced. Find us on the 4-lane beside David Bell's Buick GMC. Call us at 423-566-6561.
There are 2 types of hot water heaters, thankless and tankless. The thankless kind work like this.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
Hold off on that. I'm hopping in the shower.
Renai tankless water heaters work this way.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
No problem.
You get an endless supply of hot water even for multiple tasks at the same time.
With a natural gas water heater from PCUD, you get hot water twice as fast as same-size electric and for about half the cost. Chop down your hot water energy cost hundreds of dollars a year with PCUD in La Follette or Rocky Top.
Renai tankless water heaters, the hot way to heat water.
At Grace Rehab, we work with all ages to get you back to your optimum. We utilize a variety of specialized equipment and exercises that range from physical therapy to speech therapy, and even specialized aquatic classes offered daily.
They've got a great staff here. They've been a huge help to me. When I leave here, I'm in good shape.
Grace Rehab in La Follette. We want to help you feel your best.
We've been in the same spot since the 1990s. This is Skeeter with Doyle's Tire Shop. We continue serving you with the same friendly service and top-notch name-brand tires as my dad, Doyle, did when he first opened up.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. Come see my dad at Doyle's Tire Shop.
Tenova Medical Group is making it easier to see a primary care provider in the La Follette area. quickly. Schedule an appointment online anytime at TenovaLaFollettePCP.com.
Right here is where it all started, right here on this corner. This was the first building for People's Bank of the South. This is where the ideas, tradition, way of doing business, and the mission of taking care of its customers evolved. Then it was on to the new bank with Campbell County's first, a drive-up window. From 1917 to today, People's Bank of the South is here for you. People's Bank of the South is in the heart of La Follette, between La Follette and Jacksboro, near the mall and at North Clinton exit 122. We invite you to come see us at People's Bank of the South. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Campbell has it knocked away, lays it up good.
Run, don't walk to La Follette Nutrition, where we fuel the Cougars. La Follette Nutrition, located across from First Baptist Church in La Follette, has all you need to start your day. From protein shakes to loaded teas, let La Follette Nutrition make a drink just for you. Go by and see Macy and Anna today.
Hi, I'm Macy Wilcox from La Follette Nutrition. Go Cougars!
Welcome to Beautiful Med Spa, located inside Woodson's Mall. We offer multiple services including Botox, D-Sport, filler, Hybella, microneedling, anti-aging facials, brow lash services, and so much more. We have multiple providers to give you just what you're looking for. To schedule an appointment, call 423-494-5989.
Welcome back to the Murphy Center from the campus of Middle Tennessee State University here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, USA, or as I like to call it, Jellico South right now, Jellico Southwest right now, as Jellico has showed up and showed out here inside the Murphy Center. Time now for the starting lineups. First, for the 24-9 Lions of Frank Hughes High School, again coached by Chad Love, assisted by Greg Morris and Adam Vaughn. Number 1, a junior, Weston Lineberry. Number 5, Devin Dykus, a sophomore. Number 10, Connor Lineberry, a senior. Number 23, Aiden Dykus, a junior. And number 34, Alex Franchetti, a senior for Frank Hughes. Again, the Lions come in 24-9 overall. Again, they were the District 11 runner-up and the Region 6 runner-up this year in Class A basketball. Time now for the starters for your Jellico Blue Devils, who will be the home team tonight. Starting for Jellico, a familiar starting lineup. A freshman, number 1, Caleb Rose. A senior, number 2, Isaac McNeely. Number 3, a sophomore, Trey Van. Number 13, a senior, John Zucchini. And rounding out the lineup for Jellico will be number 22, Carson Bolton, a senior. The 3 seniors, the trio, Bolton, Zucchini, and McNeely, alongside Rose, the freshman, and Van, the sophomore. Jellico coached by Mike Reynolds, assisted by Jellico legends Justin Boland and Gage Highslope. The athletic director at Jellico High School is Coach Mike Reynolds. The principal is Mr. Joey St. John. And the director of schools for Campbell County, as you heard from earlier, Miss Jennifer Fields. Frank Hughes will have road black jerseys with yellow numerals outlined in white. Home white jerseys for Jellico with blue numerals. And the Frank Hughes starting lineup has just been announced. And now the Jellico High School starting five will be announced. And there you can hear the Blue Devil faithful in the crowd. Clayton, what are you looking forward to the most tonight?
All of it. I mean, you're in the state tournament. I want to see some fast-paced offense from Jellico. Of course, Bolton, obviously, he's a star to watch. The whole team. I tell you the one thing I really want to see. I want to see all these people in blue celebrating at about midnight tonight.
Oh, man. It'll be something else. Jellico, give you a little flavor of where Clayton and I are set up. We're courtside opposite the official scores table. To our right will be the Jellico High School bench. To our left, the Frank Hughes High School bench. Jellico will go from our right to left in the first half. Frank Hughes will go left to right. Again, I think it's important tonight for Jellico to get out and get to a fast start tonight. Don't let Frank Hughes kind of muck this up and slow it down early on. I love the Jellico shooting shirts. Jellico energy. And that's what the Blue Devils will look to bring onto the court tonight here at the Murphy Center. Folks, we know it's late. Thank you so much for tuning into Jellico basketball as the Blue Devils are making their first ever appearance here in Murfreesboro, here in the state tournament quarterfinals. McNeely is set to tip against Frank Hughes' Dicus. The ball is in the air and we're underway. The final game of the day. And the lines of Frank Hughes control the tip. Dicus stolen away by McNeely. Isaac McNeely, the Slim Reaper, puts it up and in. And Jellico strikes first, 2-0. Frank Hughes now with the basketball. That pressured defense that Jellico applies is wild. McNeely knocks it away as Dicus was throwing it over to the corner. It'll stay with Frank Hughes. 7:38 to go here in the first quarter. Jellico leads 2-0. Jellico's 2 points off of the turnover. Here's Lineberry now. Pass comes near side to Aiden Dicus. He drives, shot away, no good. Rebound, Dicus gets his own rebound, and Dicus puts it back up and in. Bolton now to McNeely in front court to our left. Bolton top the key. Bolton now slices, dices, free throw line, floater, short, rebound inside Zucchini. Zucchini now, he pulled the ball down. He caught the ball as the shot went up. They'll call a travel. It'll be a turnover for the Blue Devils. 2-2 your score, 7:10 to go here in the opening quarter. This will be Weston Lineberry for Frank Hughes. Gets the ball in to front court to Lineberry. Shot away, charge called, turnover Frank Hughes. That foul will go on Aiden Dicus. That'll be his first, team first. And with 1 minute into the game, it's 2-2. Caleb Rose into front court, goes to Zucchini. Back out to Rose. Rose will take a three on the way. Shot is off the back iron, no good. Tip in, no good by Bolton. And the rebound pulled down inside by the Lions.
I've noticed a lot of times Jellico, when they'll get behind a player, they always are trying to knock out the ball or something just to force a turnover.
Lineberry drives, shot away, no good. Great defense by Rose. He's got Bolton out front and dunks it. Oh, my. Carson Bolton slams it home. Jellico back on top, 4-2. You saw it. You could have saw that from Lebanon. Frank Hughes now the other way. Baseline shot is away. No good. Great defense by Jellico inside. Off the hands of the Lions of Frank Hughes. Jellico basketball off the turnover. 4-2. Jellico leads. 6:10 to go here in the first quarter from the Murphy Center. Pass comes into McNeely. McNeely now to the basket. Goes to the goal. Wow. Shot good. McNeely with 4. And Jellico leads by 4, 6-2. Weston Lineberry now gets the ball in the front court to Dicus. Great defense over there by Van. Ball's knocked away, nearly stolen away again by Zucchini out there on the post. Frank Hughes is able to save it. Throwing the ball in will be Frank Hughes. Under their own goal, that'll be Lineberry. Over in the near corner, shot is away, good. A three-pointer by Connor Lineberry. Jellico's lead is 1, 6-5. Jellico turns the ball over here at midcourt. Here's the Lions. Dicus to the goal. Shot good. And Devin Dicus gives Frank Hughes their first lead of the night.
5-0 run for the Lions.
Bolton now in front court. Bolton to the goal. Shot away.
That's a good way to stop
good. Carson Bolton with 4. Back and forth we go. And the Blue Devils lead by 1, 8-7. Dicus now with the basketball to Lineberry. Into Aiden Dicus. He lost it out of bounds. Turnover for the Lions. Great defense over there by Trey Van over in front of the Jellico bench. Rose will throw it into McNeely. Here come the Blue Devils. Up 1, 8-7. Some pressure here by Frank Hughes. Pass comes to Bolton. Bolton now cross court to Rose. Back inside Zucchini. There's a shot away. Good! Zucchini from 10 feet is automatic. Jellico by 3, 10-7. Lineberry now with the basketball. Over to Dicus. Back to Lineberry. Lineberry back over to Devin Dicus. Here's a left wing 3-ball away. That's way short, and the ball goes out of bounds off of McNeely's chest, and so it'll stay with the Lions of Frank Hughes. 10-7 your score. Jellico up by 3, 4:40 to go here in the first quarter. Weston Lineberry will throw the ball in. Oh, Frank Hughes catches Jellico asleep on the inbound, And Aiden Dykus picks up his 4th point of the night. 10-9. Here's Carson Bolton now in front court for the Blue Devils. He'll fire a 3 on the way. Cha-ching! Carson Bolton has 7, and Frank Hughes wants a 30-second timeout. Wow. What a shot by Bolton for his 7th point of the night. And he puts Jellico up 4, 13-9. As a 30-second timeout is asked for by Frank Hughes. Bolton with 7, McNeely with 4, and Zucchini with 2 so far right now. Jellico shooting 6 of 8 from the floor, 75% so far, 1 of 2 from 3 for 50%. For Frank Hughes, they're 4 of 8 from the floor for 50%, and 1 of 2 from 3 for 50% as well. 13-9, Jellico by 4.
Here's a stat for you. Jellico, 5 of their last 5 shots have went in.
Wow. Here's Devin Dykus now with the basketball to Aiden Dykus. Over here to Lineberry. Lineberry drives, gives it off down low. Shot is away and up. Off the back iron, no good. Ball's loose. Ball still loose. And Lineberry comes out there with it. He goes over to Dykus, and Dykus dunks it. Holy moly. Aiden Dykus gave it the old double hand dunk. Jellico the other way, Zucchini. Zucchini now to the goal. Shot good by John Zucchini. John's got 4. 15-11, Jellico by 4. Devin Dykus now with the basketball to Lineberry. Lineberry now goes over left side to Devin Dykus. Dykus now goes through the paint. Ball loose, stolen away by Trey Van of Jellico. Here's Van. Van to the goal, shot away, good! Trey Van, the sophomore, has his first 2 points of the night. And Jellico leads by 6, 17-11. 3:24 to go here in the opening quarter from the Murphy Center. Lineberry now goes left side. This will be Aiden Dykus. He shut off. Great defense. Van knocks it away, and Bolton scoops up the loose ball for Jellico. Bolton to Van. Van now goes inside, and they'll have a blocking foul called inside on Frank Hughes. That'll be on Connor Lineberry. That'll be his first, team second. Jellico will have it under... Yeah, they'll have it under their own goal. 3:08 to go in the first quarter. Jellico by 6, 17-11. Bolton to Van, back to Bolton. Bolton again, 3, far side, cha-ching! Carson Bolton. Carson with 10. Jellico by 9, 20-11. Weston Lineberry now with the basketball. In the front court to Connor Lineberry. There's Aiden Dykus over next to Devin Dykus. So we got 2 sets of brothers on the floor for Frank Hughes right now. Pass goes inside. Shot is away and good by Alex Ronchetti.
That's just a good shot, Jellico. Yeah, they were in position. That's just a good shot.
Ronchetti just had a shot fall. Rose to McNeely. Oh, McNeely has it knocked away, and a foul will be called there on Connor Lineberry. That'll be the second on the senior for Frank Hughes. Substitution now, Levi Tuck, the junior for Frank Hughes, checks in. Jellico will have the basketball. Rose, McNeely, Bolton, Van, and Zucchini on the floor for the Blue Devils.
They said Jellico needed to start fast. I would say they did so.
So far, so good. Here's Zucchini now to Bolton. He'll try it from the left side. Same result. Cha-ching! Carson Bolton. Bolton with another three-pointer. And they stop play. And I think they give Carson Bolton a delay of game warning. Bolton with 13 points. He's 5 of 6 from the floor, 3 of 3 from the three line. 23-13, Jellico by 10. Oh, McNeely nearly had another steal. He's all over the floor defensively.
That's the thing about Jellico. They're always flying to the ball or trying to go for steals or something. It's just so fun to watch.
Tuck will throw it in for Frank Hughes. Into Devin Dykus. Over to Lineberry. They swing it into the corner. Nearly a back tap there. They go inside to Rochetti again. Has it stripped away. It was stripped away by Zucchini. Bolton goes up. Layup good. Holy moly. Jellico by 12. 25-13. Lineberry now with the basketball. Carson Bolton with 15 points so far. Pass comes to Devin Dykus. Aiden Dykus will take the jump shot, no good, off the back iron. Zucchini pulls down the board, gets it to Caleb Rose, and now Carson Bolton will walk the ball up in the front court for the Blue Devils.
Bolton has scored the past 8 points for the Blue Devils.
Wow, Bolton again for three. Shot, in and out, tip in, no good. Ronchetti pulls down the rebound for Frank Hughes. Heat check there for Bolton. 25-13, 1:05 to go here in the first quarter. Jellico by 12. Ronchetti catches Jellico asleep inside and puts it up and in for his 4th point. Here's McNeely now with the basketball. Threw it away. Turnover, Jellico. McNeely got pinned over there at the on the far sideline there. He thought Bolton was a little further, trailing him a little bit more. And so turnover, Blue Devils. Here's Frank Hughes down 10, 25-15. Jellico leads, 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Here's a Levi Tuck in the corner for three. Shot away is good for the junior of Frank Hughes. 25-18. Jellico by 7, 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Bolton now cross court to McNeely. McNeely head fake. Gets a look. Can't shoot, so he kicks it out to Bolton. Bolton now, they double team him. Here's Van over in the corner. Head fake. Van drives. Gets it inside to Zucchini. Zucchini goes up. Shot no good. Rebound McNeely. McNeely pulls the board down. McNeely pulls up 10-footer away. Good. Isaac McNeely with 6. Jellico by 9. Here's the last shot at the first quarter's up. No good. And that's the end of the first quarter. 1 down, 3 to go. Stand up if your team's winning. The Blue Devils 27, Frank Hughes 18. Stand by, second quarter actions next. This is Blue Devil basketball over the WLAF WJJT Sports Network.
No internet at your home? No television? Time to call American Cable of LaFollette, 423-871-0889. American Cable will put you in touch with the world from your corner of the world. Discounts for veterans, first responders, and teachers. American Cable, Woodson Mall.
Back live here at the Murphy Center from the campus of Middle Tennessee State University. Jellico leads 27-18. With 1 quarter down, 3 to go. Scoring so far for the Blue Devils, Bolton has 15. 6 points for Isaac McNeely, 4 points for John Zucchini, 2 points for Trey Van. Jellico shooting 12 of 16 from the floor, 3 of 5 from beyond the three-point line. It'll be Jellico basketball to start things off in the second quarter. Bolton, McNeely, Carter Terry, Seth Brandenburg, and Dre Webb check in now for the Blue Devils. So Zucchini, Van, and Rose will catch a well-deserved breather to start the second off. Bolton now, he'll fire another three on the way. Too strong, rebound pulled down by Frank Hughes. Levi Tuck now gets the ball over to Weston Lineberry of the Lions. Lineberry now with the basketball. Back over to Dykus. Tipped by Carter Terry, stolen away by Brandenburg. And then they'll say Brandenburg was on the out-of-bounds line over there. It'll be both teams exchange a turnover there. Frank Hughes will have the basketball.
This stat just came up on the scoreboard. 15 transition points for Jellico, 2 for Frank Hughes.
Wow, that's something to watch throughout the night. We talked about Jellico wanting to play fast. McNeely knocks it away. Ball loose on the floor. It'll be a jump ball. Frank Hughes will have it on the alternate possession with 7:28 to go here in the first half. The Jellico students are in the entire section to our right behind the goal.
Came over on the pep bus, I guess.
Lineberry now will throw it in for Frank Hughes. Gets it out. Tuck will fire another three. Shot off the iron, no good. And Bolton pulls down the board for the Blue Devils. Bolton now across midcourt. Faked left, goes right. Bolton now sidesteps the defender. His shot's blocked out of bounds by Aiden Dykus. And Dykus will help Bolton up off the floor. It'll stay Blue Devil basketball with 7:14 to go in the half. Bolton will throw it in for the Blue Devils. Pass comes into Carter Terry. Terry will take that jump shot away. Good! Carter Terry. First 2 points of the night. Jellico's leads 11, 29-18. Lineberry now with the basketball. Left side tuck. Out to Aiden Dacus. They swinging around the horn now to Devin Dacus. Back to the other brother. Tuck now. There's Rochetti again inside. Shot away is up and good. That's 6 points now for Ronchetti, and they've just kind of caught Jellico in the middle of switching. That's how Ronchetti's been open. Bolton now drives. Right side 15-footer away. Won't fall. Rebound pulled down by Frank Hughes. Here come the Lions. Jellico by 9. 6.5 to go in the half. Lineberry now with the basketball. Great defense. Nearly knocked away. Rochetti now. Great defense. Terry forced him out. McNeely nearly stole the ball. It'll go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lions of Frank Hughes, though. Boy, tip your hat there to Carter Terry, McNeely, and Webb over here in the corner there defensively. Really was getting Frank Hughes flustered. Devin Dacus now to Weston Lineberry. Back over to Devin Dacus. Ball's knocked away by McNeely, and Bolton steals it away. Bolton needs help. McNeely will get it. And McNeely now gets the ball to Bolton on the right side of the floor. Bolton double team. There's Brandenburg. Brandenburg through the paint, finds Carter Terry. Terry again, the jump shot away. Good! Carter Terry with 4. Jellico leads by 11, 31-20.
You could say that Terry knows what he's doing, and there's no need for him to back up.
Right.
Just attack the basket or just pull from mid-range, too.
Yeah, he showed that's two very impressive jump shots by Carter Terry, and foul will be called inside on Dre Webb of Jellico. That'll be his team first of the quarter.
See, that's the thing about Jellico. You double-team Bolton, McNeely will get hot, or Terry. There's such a team.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
Levi Tugg nearly had it ripped away by Brandenburg. Terry knocks it away, but it's pulled back inside. They go inside to Dacus. He walks his way in and then he dunks the ball again. That's 2 dunks now for Aiden Dacus. He's got 8. 31-22, Jellico by 9. Bolton now in front court. Right side over there to Brandenburg. Brandenburg, the leaner on the way, shot no good. Nearly got his own rebound. And it'll be a jump ball, and it'll be Jellico basketball on the alternate possession. Bolton will throw it in to Terry. Terry at the goal. Shot away no good. Tip in no good by McNeely. And Frank Hughes pulls down the board.
Here's a stat that you love to see for Jellico. Only 1 foul for the Blue Devils tonight.
Ronchetti now. Shot is in the paint up no good. He's fouled. And Ronchetti will go to the free throw line.
Well, that's what you call the old announcer jinx, I guess.
On that one, Carson. Every time you jinx, I'm going to call you Carson. A la Ron Browning. Dre Webb picks up his 2nd foul, and that'll put Ronchetti at the free throw line for 2 shots. The first one's away, no good. Zucchini and Rose check back in now for Jellico. Carter Terry and Dre Webb will catch a breather here with 5:07 to go in this first half. Ronchetti's 2nd free throw is good. 7 on the night for Ronchetti, and Jellico leads by 8, 31-23. Here's McNeely now in front court. Down low to Brandenburg. Brandenburg now goes up. Shot away is up off the iron. No good. Rebound pulled down by Dacus of Frank Hughes. Here's Devin Dacus now from Aiden Dacus. There's McNeely with the steal. McNeely now has it knocked away. He gets it back, though. McNeely now will fire a 3. It's short. Rebound. Zucchini. Reverse layup is good. Oh, my. That's his top 10 play by Zucchini. 33-23. Jellico by 10. I don't know that Zucchini knew where he was when he threw the reverse layup up, but it don't matter. It went in. Frank Hughes now with the basketball. That Jellico pressure, that's a travel that Frank Hughes got by with. Cross court, they go to Dacus again. There's Ronchetti again inside. Shot is away good off the glass. Again, Frank Hughes was able to catch Jellico in the middle of rotation, and Ronchetti picks up his 9th point. Bolton now all the way to the goal, has it knocked away, high off the glass. It'll be off the shot clock, or off the clock above the goal. Bolton goes down. He's good.
Grabbing
holding his left ankle there. And he's good to go.
I think in that midway game he fell on his shoulder or something, kind of grabbed it, stayed in the game, though. He's definitely tough, that's for sure.
I told him he's got to quit doing that to me. 33-25. Jellico by 8. 3:59 to go in the half.
You and all of Jellico.
Yeah. Devin Dacus with the basketball into Lineberry. Lineberry now drives to the goal. Shot away, no good. Rebound, Dacus. Shot again, no good. and Zucchini pulls down a big rebound for Jellico. Bolton now will calmly walk the ball up in the front court for the Blue Devils. Goes right side McNeely. Over to the corner to Van. Van now drives baseline. He's shut off. He's double teamed. Van needs help, finds Bolton out top. Bolton, the head fake, slices the defenders, goes up, ball knocked away. Zucchini tries to save it. Frank Hughes gets a turnover. Dacus now, and they're going to get Carson Bolton with a little foul from behind there on that back tap that Clayton was talking about earlier. Jellico now shooting 15 of 26 from the floor for 58%. 55% for Frank Hughes. Again, Ron Shetty now with the basketball. Out to Lineberry. Lineberry now goes over to Devin Dacus. Dacus now looks like maybe a double, no call. They go inside. There's Ron Shetty again from the elbow. Jump shot is good. 11 now for Ron Shetty, and Jellico's up 6, 33-27. Here's Zucchini. Zucchini now with the basketball. Contact, no call. Zucchini gets the ball out to McNeely. McNeely will fire a three. Shot is away, no good. Bolton pulls down the board. He'll fire a three. Shot away, no good. Zucchini with the rebound. Zucchini knocked away. Spins, shoots. Shot up, no good. Van gets it, tries to save it into McNeely. McNeely now head fake. Free throw line jumper, no good. Bolton's rebound's good. Holy moly.
I feel sorry for the stats guy having to keep track of rebounds right
I think
there.
I got a rebound in that possession. Blue Devils up 8, 35-27, 2:20 to go in the half. Ball's deflected. McNeely tips it over to Van, and a foul will be called on Jellico.
Bolton got an offensive rebound. Trey Van got an offensive rebound. Zucchini got an offensive rebound, and Bolton got another one. So that's 4 offensive rebounds on that possession.
First on Caleb Rose of Jellico. Frank Hughes will have it under their own goal. 35-27, Jellico by 8, 2:13 to go in the half. Ball's intercepted by McNeely. He's got Van out front. Trey Van layups, no good. Rebound Frank Hughes. Lineberry now with the basketball. Lineberry goes inside to Dacus. Spins, goes to the goal, shot good. Aiden Dacus now has 10. Jellico by 6, 35-29, 1:50 to go. Bolton now in front court for the Blue Devils. Bolton now, the jumper on the way, good. (37-29), back up to an 8-point lead now for the Blue Devils. Bolton now with 19. Here's Lineberry now in front court, 1:28 to go in the half. Jellico by 8, 37-29. Lineberry now with it through the paint. Down low to Ron Shetty, threw it off his foot. Turnover, Frank Hughes. Frank Hughes is currently 5 of 7 from the floor in their last 7 trips down. It's allowed them to make a little bit of a run here.
11 turnovers for Frank Hughes tonight, 6 for Jellico.
Bolton now inside, and a charge call will be called on, is that on Bolton? It is. That's on Carson Bolton. That'll be his second. He had McNeely and Zucchini both that he was trying to get the ball to. Reynolds will leave him in with 1:08 to go here in the half. 37-29. Jellico by 8. Inside to Ron Shetty again, and he puts it up and in. So that's going to be one correction Jellico will have to make, is trying to shut down Ron Shetty. Rose to McNeely. McNeely now to Rose. Rose now has it tipped, gets it back over to McNeely. McNeely now with the basketball. Can't launch. Zucchini, he'll fire a three. Shot off the back iron, no good. Ball's tipped, rebounded by Lineberry of Frank Hughes. Lineberry now, that ball's tipped by Zucchini, and Trey Van gets the loose ball. Now to Caleb Rose, Jellico by 6 with 25 seconds to go. Here's Zucchini. Zucchini trying to go to Bolton, he does. Bolton, the jump shot, no good. Rebound, Frank Hughes. 15 seconds to go. Frank Hughes quickly in front court. Lineberry now to the goal. Shot no good. Zucchini with the rebound. McNeely now, 5 seconds to go. McNeely now goes to the goal. Shot is up and no good. Here's Trey Van. Van at the buzzer. No good. And that's the end of the first half. halfway done on the last game of the state quarterfinals here from Murfreesboro. At the half, your score, the Blue Devils of Jellico 37, the Lions of Frank Hughes High School 31. Stand by, welcome inside the Hammers halftime show. Stats and commentary on the way at the half. Jellico by 6, 37-31. This is Jellico Blue Devil basketball over the WLAF WJJT Sports Network.
Hammers, you know the name, but do you know about our bigger, better, easier to find location? We're just off I-75, exit 122. That's the Clinton Norris exit. With Hammers' wide selection of boots, shoes, jeans galore, and a whole lot more, you're sure to find what you need. Check out our women's boutique. You'll love it, ladies. With 6 East Tennessee locations, you're sure to score a good deal. That's Hammers, I-75, exit 122, just past the Speedway.
The staff at LUB, La Follette Utilities Board, is there for you. You may be needing new service at your future home. LUB crews bring the experience, know-how, and equipment to put you in service. And when troubles arise, LUB crews are there, no matter the hour or the day, to restore your service. Connect to LUB.org or call 423-562-3316 for assistance on new service, existing service, or to report an outage. Count on LUB to be there.
Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office, stage, nursery. Sorry. Erie Insurance offers products that lots of other companies don't. That's a big deal. And it's a good deal, too. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person, like this.
Give us a call, 562-2112. Check us out on the web, eehill.com, or just stop by and see us at 701 West Central Avenue, La Follette.
Erie Insurance.
Since 1963, CNC Concrete has been serving Campbell County and surrounding areas with the best there is in concrete. The best in rock, the best in rebar, the best in sand, the best in pretty much anything pertaining to concrete. That's CNC Concrete. Bobby Crass is his family's second generation of owning and operating CNC. As Bobby says, we hold your dreams, the concrete to your dream home. CNC Concrete, open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until the job gets done.
To McNeely, driving, pumping, shooting, scoring. That's going to do it. 10 seconds. 7, 6. Murphy for a 3, 5, 4. Jellico rebound, 3, 2, 1. Start that bus. We're heading to Murfreesboro.
The Blue Devils are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action.
Jellico Blue Devil basketball over 1450WLAF.com is a presentation of
Hope and Stand, Common Ground Coffee Shop, Eubank, Maximum Potential, and The Pizza Spot.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them.
The Blue Devils, your home of the Jellico Blue Devils. This is WLAF.
Welcome back inside the Hammers halftime show here at the half from the Murphy Center on the final game of the quarterfinals for Class A here on Wednesday at the state tournament. Your score, Jellico 37, Frank Hughes 31. Halftime stats, first for Frank Hughes. The Lions are led in scoring by Alex Ronchetti, 13 points. He was 6 of 8 from the floor, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Right on his tail there is Aiden Dacus, he had 10 points, including 2 dunks. He was 5 of 9 from the floor. Tried to shoot a 3, was 0 of 1. Then after that, there's a little bit of a drop-off. Levi Tuck came in, hit a 3 for the Lions. 3 points for Connor Lineberry, 2 points for Devin Dacus. Weston Lineberry played, did not score in the first half as a team. Frank Hughes was 14 of 24 from the floor. They were 2 of 4 from the three-point line, 1 of 2 from the free throws, 4 offensive rebounds, 9 defensive rebounds for 13 total. 10 assists, 12 turnovers, 1 block in the first half for the Lions of Frank Hughes. Now for your hometown Jellico Blue Devils. The Jellico Blue Devils are led in scoring by Carson Bolton. He leads all scorers, 19 points in the first half. Right behind Carson is Zucchini and McNeely, 6 points apiece for the seniors. Then you had 4 points for Carter Terry, 4 big points for Terry off the bench for Jellico, 2 points for Trey Vann, And for the Blue Devils, Webb, Brandenburg, and Caleb Rose did not score in the first half. Bolton was 8 of 15 from the floor, 3 of 6 from three-point line. As a team, Jellico was 17 of 36. They were 3 of 10 from the three-point line. No free throws in the first half for the Blue Devils. 16 total rebounds in the first half for the Blue Devils. 6 assists, 7 turnovers for Jellico. Taking a look at it, so in the first quarter, Clayton will bring you into the conversation now. 2 stats stick out to me. Jellico led by 9 after the first, 27-18. Lead by 6 now, so plus 3 for Frank Hughes there in the second. But 2 stats for Jellico. Fast break points, 15 points for Jellico, 4 for Frank Hughes. And then off turnovers, 15 points for Jellico, 9 for Hughes. So I think Jellico, those are the 2 stats that show Jellico is doing what they need to do. You know, fast tempo, don't let Frank Hughes get comfortable, keep them rolling. And the 3 of 10 for 3, I think, may be the Achilles heel in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of said Jellico started off strong, and then, of course, the announcer jinx, I'm good for that. They kind of, dipped a little bit there in the second half, but still able to hang on to a 6-point lead. And you mentioned fast break points. You mentioned the fast break points, and then the points off turnovers. Here's another one. Offensive rebounds. 10 for Jellico, 4 for Frank Hughes. Remember that possession down there with about
4 alone.
A couple minutes. Yeah. 4 alone. I think he said either on air or on commercial. Even you had one on that play.
Felt like it.
So, yeah, Jellico, the offensive glass is very critical, and they're doing that well. And they lead 37-31. We kind of said at the beginning of the game, you want to start strong. You want to do that here in the second half because you don't want to let Frank Hughes get any closer.
Right. I think if you're Jellico, the fact that Frank Hughes scored 60% from the floor in the second quarter to Jellico's 25%, and you're still up 6 at the half, that's definitely something that you can look forward to improve on. Halftime winding down here at the Glass House, the Murphy Center, here from the campus of Middle Tennessee State University. It's halftime. When we come back, third quarter action will be underway. The Blue Devils are 2 quarters away from advancing to the semifinals of the Class A state tournament. Stand by. This is Blue Devil basketball over the WLAF WJJT Sports Network.
Sick today, seen today. Hi, this is Amanda Brown at Cumberland Gap Medical, and when you're at your worst,
APRN Amanda Brown and
the staff at Cumberland Gap Medical are at their best.
Their best to take care of you and your family, even the toddlers when you're under the weather. Call for an appointment or walk right on in to Cumberland Gap Medical. Insurance or no insurance, Cumberland Gap Medical has one of the area's most affordable cash pay programs.
Come to see us at Cumberland Gap Medical, 617 East Central Avenue, La Follette.
See Cumberland Gap Medical for your 15-minute COVID-19 test.
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with 3 guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, CNO Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from CNO Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from 1 piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. CNO Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and CNL is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein, former Cougar number 42. Come see me at CNL Metal.
We've unlocked the vaults, and we're replaying Casey Kasem's American Top 40, the 70s. This week is from March 10th, 1979. That's when Barry Manilow was looking somewhere in the night. Susie Quattro was stumbling in. The Village People stayed at the YMCA. And Rod Stewart asked, "Do you think I'm sexy?" You'll hear those songs and all the top 40 hits from March 10th, 1979, right here on Casey Kasem's American Top 40, the 70s. Saturday night at 7 on FM 100.9 WLAF.
Back Rock Live. Halftime winding down. Third quarter set to begin here from the Murphy Center. Here, Jellico and Frank Hughes. Clayton, a full day of ball tonight, and you and Matthew will be back on the hill tomorrow for Cougar baseball.
Yeah, Cougar baseball, the first home game that we've streamed, second home game of the year at Brown Archer Field. The Cougars take on Oliver Springs, 4 p.m. tomorrow. The voice of the baseball Cougars, or the voices of the baseball Cougars, Jake Monday and Mike Miller, have the call. And then after the conclusion of Campbell and Oliver Springs, which begins at 4 p.m., we have the Play for the Cure ceremony, and Jack Price will be honored, will be mentioned during that. So Cougar baseball tomorrow and Jellico basketball right now.
Oh, man, I love Blue Devil basketball. It'll be Frank Hughes basketball to start the third quarter. Frank Hughes now coming right to left here in the second half. Jellico left to right. Van, Rose, Bolton, Zucchini, and McNeely on the floor for the Blue Devils to start things off. Lineberry, Diecuss, and Ronchetti. Ball goes inside Diecuss. His shot's no good, and Trey Van with a big rebound for Jellico. So, again, that's where Frank Hughes had some success in the first half. Points in the paint. Jellico, nice job defending there. Here's Bolton now. He fires a three on the way. No good. Rebound pulled down. Zucchini goes up, and Zucchini puts it in. John Zucchini with 8. And Jellico back on top by 8, 39-31. Diecuss now with the basketball. Pass comes to Devin Diecuss from Weston Lineberry. Inside, there's Ronchetti. Ronchetti again at the goal. That one rolls out, but Diecuss gets the board. Diecuss! His putback rolls all the way around twice before it rolls out. And Jellico's Zucchini whistled for his first foul, and that'll put Aiden Diecuss at the line now for 2 shots. Diecuss, this will be his first free throw attempt of the night. The first free throw is up, too strong. Aiden Diecuss, 6'5", forward for Frank Hughes. Second free throw away, good.
That was only the 4th free throw in the entire game, and wow. Frank Hughes has all 4.
7-point lead now for Jellico, 39-32. McNeely has it stolen away in backcourt, and in transition, 2 points for Weston Lineberry. So Frank Hughes is wanting to bring the tempo here defensively here so far early in the third quarter. Jellico by 5, 39-34. Ball goes off the foot, turnover Blue Devils, and then McNeely tips it, but Diecuss gets it back, and then Trey Van nearly steals it away. It'll go out of bounds, though. And so Frank Hughes will have it, 6:26 to go here in the third quarter. 39-34, Blue Devils by 5. There's the pass into Diecuss, and again he takes it straight to the goal. And Frank Hughes is within 3, 39-36. Here's Rose now with the basketball. Rose will fire a 3 on the way. Too strong. Rebound pulled down McNeely. McNeely the head fake. McNeely drives to the goal. Won't fall. Rebound pulled down Frank Hughes, and then whistle sounds. And who's the...
I think they call it on Van.
Call a foul on Trey Van. That'll be the first on Van. Didn't see that. Frank Hughes basketball.
We're quietly on a 5-0 run here.
Frank Hughes now with the basketball. Here's Devin Diecuss. Diecuss now to Weston Lineberry. Inside to Ronchetti. Ronchetti again at the goal. Blocked that time by McNeely. Ball loose on the floor. And then Zucchini comes out of there with it. McNeely to Bolton. Bolton now with the basketball. Bolton spins, has it knocked away. Rose saves it, and he's trying to get it to Zucchini. Ball's loose on the floor. Zucchini's trying to save it. Ball's deflected. Rose gets it back.
What a save.
And then McNeely's battling at midcourt, and then Rose goes into backcourt and gets it. Holy moly. There's the pass to Zucchini. The 10-footer away, won't fall, and Ronchetti pulls down the board.
That was the kind of hustle that you see when you get down to Murfreesboro. That was incredible.
Frank Hughes basketball, down 3, 39-36, 5:10 to go. Here's a 3 for the tie. Shot no good, but Ronchetti's there to get the rebound. To 7. Here's Bolton for 3. No good. Rebound pulled down by Van to Rose. Rose passes up the three, goes to McNeely. He'll fire a three, is short. Rebound pulled down by Rochetti of Frank Hughes. 39-38, Blue Devils by 1. Here's Dacus now. Has it knocked away. Ball's loose on the floor. And a foul will be called on the floor on Jellico.
Jellico's gone scoreless. They're past 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Zucchini picks up his second. Jellico wanted to travel.
And understandably so.
Lineberry now with it inside. Dacus again puts it up and in. And now Frank Hughes reclaims their lead. First time they've led since early first quarter. 40-39. Bolton for three. No good. Rebound, long rebound is pulled down by Devin Dacus. Dacus now to the goal. Shot is up, no good. And a blocking foul will be called on Caleb Rose. That'll be the second on the freshman. At the line for Frank Hughes will be number 5, Devin Dacus. First one's away, good. 2-point lead now for Frank Hughes. It's 10-0 run for the Lions in the last 2:48. Second free throw, good. It's a 3-point lead now for Frank Hughes, 42-39. Zucchini now with the basketball. Goes inside, shot away, good by Trey Van. And Coach Mike Reynolds wants a 30-second timeout. That's the 4th point for Trey Van. And with 3:56 to go here in the third quarter, Jellico now trails by 1, 42-41. We'll keep our coverage here. Again, a 30-second timeout. Jellico, 1 of 7 of their last 7 field goals from the floor tonight. The percentage of the first quarter, we shot 75%. We dropped to 25% in the second quarter. And here in the third, finally that big layup there by Van was critical. So let's see what Jellico does defensively here out of the timeout. 3:56 to go here in the third. Bolton, Van, Rose, McNeely, and Zucchini on the floor for the Blue Devils. Lineberry now with the basketball. Over to Devin Dacus, back to Lineberry. Lineberry now down low to Ronchetti. Ronchetti puts it up and in. So again, Jellico caught in the middle of rotation. Rose just threw it away. Tough pass there, and he pats himself on the chest. He was trying to kind of lob one to McNeely over there on that far sideline. Frank Hughes basketball, 44-41. This feels a lot like the game against University. They made a run in the third quarter. Then Jellico came back. Should have been a double. Pass goes down low again to Ronchetti. Ronchetti goes up, shot good. Folks, Ronchetti must be having the game of his life. 19. Here's Bolton through the double team. Bolton now down low to Van, threw it away. Turnover, Jellico. 46-41, Blue Devils down 5. 3:10 to go here in the third quarter. They've given Coach Mike Reynolds a bench warning, and he wasn't even out of the box. That's been an emphasis this year at the state tournament for some reason. I don't get it. Mike was not out of his box. Here's Lineberry now with the basketball. Out to Dacus. Dacus now through the paint, goes to the goal. Shot up is good. So right now, if you're Jellico, you just got to play through this storm here from Frank Hughes. Blue Devils down 7, 48-41. Bolton now will launch a three on the way. No good. McNeely the rebound. Floater. Good. McNeely. Again, McNeely's shot kind of triages the Blue Devil offense. Jellico down 5, 48-43. Lineberry kicks it out wide open. Connor Lineberry, no good. Rebound Ronchetti. Ronchetti's shot won't fall. Ball loose on the floor. Rebounded Frank Hughes. Here's Weston Lineberry now. And a whistle will sound, foul called on Jellico. That'll be the 5th foul on Jellico here in the third quarter. 0 on Frank Hughes. and that'll be on Zucchini, his third.
We only had 4 fouls in the whole first half, if my memory serves me correctly.
I think Mike Reynolds is making that point right now. 5-0 here in the third quarter of the foul count. At the free throw line, the first one's up no good by Weston Lineberry. And I think I speak for every Blue Devil fan when I say the ball don't lie. 48-43. Jellico now down 49-43. 6-point deficit, 2:15 to go here in the third. Bolton now in front court. He'll fire a three on the way. Is up no good. Off the top of the goal. And it'll be Frank Hughes basketball. I tell you, though, we've watched a lot of basketball today. The team who's been leading after the third quarter has not always won this game.
Ask North Green.
Yeah. Here's Lineberry now out to Connor. Weston to Connor. Now to Dicus. Now to Aiden to Devin Dicus. He walked, no call, shot up good. Literally, I don't know whether to explain it, but literally everything they throw up is just going in right now. 8-point deficit for the Blue Devils, 51-43.
20-4 run.
Bolton to the goal, shot no good, and a foul will be called, and Carson Bolton will finally get a well-deserved trip to the free throw line as the foul will go on Aiden Dicus, his second. And these will be the first free throws of the night for Jellico. 1:37 to go in the third. Jellico down 8, 51-43. Bolton's free throw rolls in. Second free throw, too strong. Rebounded, pulled down by Lineberry. Lineberry now with the basketball. 1:30 to go. Here's Aiden Dicus with it. Bolton tries to steal it. Van knocks it away. Now to Bolton. Bolton now in front court. Bolton to Zucchini. Zucchini, the head fake, high off the glass, good. 51-46. Jellico down 5. 1:10 to go here in the third. Now the Blue Devils trying to put together a little run of their own. Devin Dicus with the basketball for the Lions. Over to Weston Lineberry, left alone for three. Too strong. Rebound pulled down. Lineberry gets his own rebound. Goes to the goal and puts it up and in. Literally, Frank Hughes cannot miss right now. It's just the most bizarre thing I've seen. Rose now leads it to Bolton. Bolton will fire a long three. No good. Rebound, McNeely. McNeely's put back. No good. Rebound pulled down Aiden Dicus. 30 seconds to go. Here in the third, Jellico down 7. Inside to Ronchetti, and Ronchetti puts it up and in.
Oh, and Bolton just went down grabbing his left wrist.
They're going to, Dre Webb will check in here just for a second here as Bolton will exit out.
Absolutely do not want Bolton on the bench.
28 seconds to go. Jellico down 9, 55-46. 28 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Here's Dre Webb now with the basketball to McNeely. Here's Rose with it. Rose now to Zucchini. Zucchini now with the basketball. Double team, back to Rose. Now to McNeely. McNeely now with the basketball to Dre Webb. Webb, head fake. Looking for help, finds Rose. Rose spots up, 3-ball away, short. Rebound pulled down by Frank Hughes. McNeely comes in and steals it away. McNeely at the buzzer, no good, and that's the end. Thankfully, the third quarter here between Frank Hughes and Jellico. 8 minutes left. 8 minutes left for the Blue Devils. Stand by, the fourth quarter action's next. Jellico will have the ball down 9, 55-46 when we come back. This is Blue Devil basketball over the WLAF WJJT Sports Network.
Hey, James, this is Brenda Russell, Clayton Homes, Jacksboro. We've expanded our place here at Jacksboro. We've got many, many homes to choose from.
How easy is it for someone to get into a brand new Clayton home?
It is, James. We have got in-house financing through Clayton. We also use outside financing through other banks. Many of our lenders can offer zero down financing to landowners.
Come walk the lot, see all the inventory here, and then decide.
Yes, these homes are move-in ready, no waiting. You can can get in a home fast. So if you're ready for that, you've got land, or if we need to find you land, we also offer land home financing. We're ready for you and ready to help you to get in a home fast. Please come see us at Clayton Homes, and we're next to the Jacksboro Middle School, right down from the Walmart.
Back live, fourth quarter action about to get underway. Jellico with 8 minutes to make up 9 points. Bolton, McNeely, Rose, Zucchini, and Webb on the floor for the Blue Devils to start the final quarter off. Dre Webb now in the corner for three. Shot is short. Zucchini the rebound. Zucchini has it knocked away. Ball loose. Frank Hughes comes out of there with it. Ronchetti with it. Ronchetti now goes to Weston Lineberry for Frank Hughes with a head of steam. And again, he just threw it up. He didn't even know where the ball was going, and he put it up and in. McNeely now to Zucchini, now to Rose. Rose to Webb. Webb thought about the three, drives baseline, goes to Zucchini, 10-footer away, good. John with a big, much-needed basket. Zucchini with 12. 57-48, 7:18 to go in the game. Jellico down 9. Lineberry now with the basket. He carried the ball, yeah, turnover, Frank Hughes.
So Frank Hughes out-rebounded Jellico 14-7 in that half.
Bolton's jump shot away, no good. Zucchini comes in with the rebound. His shot swatted out of bounds by Dacus. Zucchini just smiles and shakes his head, and he'll know to use the head fake next time.
That one might have went to the ramp.
More importantly, though, for Jellico, the Blue Devils will maintain possession.
Jellico needs a basket here, to say the least. And that's not it. Turnover. And Frank Hughes, they win a lot in the third quarter. They're going to the line again.
Yep. I was looking. Frank Hughes had a player go out.
I think he's on the bench, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Frank Hughes only has 4 players. I think he dislocated his arm.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know when they got the sub in. I mean, well, at the line for...
That is Connor Lineberry that exited.
Devin Dacus makes the free throw. Dre Webb picks up his third foul. Frank Hughes by 10, 58-48. Second free throw, no good. Rebound tipped around. Zucchini pulls it out. 58-48, Jellico down 10. 6:50 to go in the game. McNeely now left side to Rose. Back to McNeely. McNeely now to Webb, now to Bolton. Bolton now, he'll be whistled for a travel. Turnover, Jellico. Jellico's 12th turnover of the night. Frank Hughes will have it. 6:40 to go in the game. Frank Hughes up 10. Dacus loses the ball. Ball loose on the floor. And then Rose gets it to Zucchini. Zucchini now in front court. Kicks it to Webb. Webb in the paint. Hook shot away. Won't fall. Rebound pulled down by McNeely. McNeely battling. Shot over Dacus is away. No good. McNeely goes down hard. And Isaac McNeely for Jellico will go to the line for 2 shots. And that'll go on Devin Dacus. So McNeely at the line for 2. First one's good. 9 points for McNeely on the night. McNeely's second free throw, good. 58-50, Jellico down 8, 6:15 to go. As the Blue Devil faithful now start to get loud here inside the Murphy Center. And then Frank Hughes throws it away. Turnover Lions. So again, we'll reset it up here for Jellico. You've got Rose, McNeely, Bolton, Zucchini, and Webb on the floor for the Blue Devils. McNeely now to Zucchini. Over to Rose. It's intercepted and stolen away. This will be Levi Tuck with it for Frank Hughes. Inside to Dicus. He's out of bounds. Dicus.
Wow.
I'm telling you, he must have the best Euro in West Tennessee to not walk with that one. Bolton now. He'll be called, or Bolton will be fouled. The reach will be called there on Weston Lineberry. 60-50. Jellico down 10. 5:48 to go here in the ball game. Rose now over to Bolton. Bolton now left side McNeely. He gets a look for three. Shot away. Cha-ching! Just what the doctor ordered, a McNeely tray.
The Slim Reaper went splash.
And then a travel on Frank Hughes. Turnover Lions. 60-53. Jellico down 7.
I told you I'd get one splash in.
There you go.
Had to get one.
Rose will throw it in. Gets the ball into Isaac McNeely. Now to Zucchini, now to Rose. Rose to Webb. Webb thought about it. Now passes it up, finds McNeely. McNeely now, the floater away. A lot of contact, no call. Dicus the board. Coach Reynolds is like, wow, all that for no foul. Lineberry now over to Dicus. Dicus now with it, back over to Lineberry. Lineberry now drives, pulls up right side 15-footer away, no good. Ronchetti the board, and Ronchetti's fouled. I think they'll call it on who? It's on Dre Webb. It's his 4th. And it will be on Dre Webb. Ronchetti at the line now. He's 1 of 2 from the line so far tonight. Trey Van at the scorer's table. He'll check back in for Jellico after the first free throw. Ronchetti's free throw's good. Ronchetti has 22 points now for the Lions. Van checks in for Webb. 61-53. Second free throw, Ronchetti, good. 3 of 4 from the line tonight. He's got 23. 9-point deficit for the Blue Devils. 4:55 to go here in the game. 62-53. Bolton now with the basketball. Bolton now to the goal. Shot away is up, no good. Zucchini the board.
Rebound.
Zucchini goes up, and they're going to call it jump ball, and it'll be Frank Hughes basketball.
That was a very quick jump ball, it seemed.
Of course, I think Mike Reynolds making the point, if he's bringing his hand down, that's a foul. Trey Van nearly with a steal, and Frank Hughes will get a timeout. 4:40 to go, 9-point deficit for the Blue Devils, 62-53 here. Late game, 10-14 here Central, 11-14. Thank you so much for inviting us into your homes and wherever you're listening, Blue Devil Nation, tonight, as Jellico here in the opening night of the quarterfinals of the Class A state tournament. Jellico led at the half, 37-31. But since then, it has unfortunately been all Lions. Looks like Hughes has outscored Jellico 31. Let me do my math here, which is always weird. 31-16. So it's a plus 15 spot for Frank Hughes here so far in the third and fourth quarter. And so now the Lions have a 9-point lead, 62-53, with 4:40 to go in the game.
We've seen crazier things happen today.
Tonight, yeah.
Trying to think, didn't you say North Green was up by like 13?
Yeah.
And then Gordonsville and Memphis Middle.
Yeah. Santa Fe came back and beat North Green.
And that was a fun game, too.
Yeah, out of the timeout, they go inside to Ronchetti. Ronchetti's turnaround shot is up, short. Rebound pulled down by Tuck. Tuck now goes over on the far side.
Oh, what a block.
McNeely. Isaac McNeely with a huge block. McNeely gets it out to Carson Bolton. What a play. Mark that one down. That could be important. Bolton's fadeaway shot no good. Rebound pulled down Dicus. Aiden now has Devin out in transition. Shot away, no good, and a foul will be called. McNeely done everything right there, kept the ball alive. Trey Van will be whistled for his second. That could have been a play to look back on. and a possible Jellico run. Dacus now with the basketball for Frank Hughes. Free throw is on the way. Good. 10-point lead now for the Lions, 63-53. Second free throw on the way is good. Again, the current trend right now, Jellico's 1 of 7 from the floor. Bolton will try to change that. His three is no good. Rebound pulled down by Hughes, and then Bolton, out of frustration, commits a foul in backcourt. Jellico now with full court pressure will try to speed up defensively here, the Lions. 64-53, Frank Hughes by 11. 3:57 to go in the game. Aiden Dacus now to Ronchetti. Ronchetti's good. Trey Van tried to draw the charge to no avail. Here's McNeely. McNeely's shot's blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Blue Devils. Mike Reynolds is exactly right. That's a foul down there, but down here, it's a good defensive play. Zucchini's shot is in and out. Dacus pulls down the board. Jellico down 13, 66-53 to Hughes. Hughes now with the basketball. Dacus with it. Out to Lineberry. Inside to Ronchetti. Ronchetti now no look past the Dacus inside. Touch foul, I guess. That one will go on John Zucchini, the fourth on the senior.
Wow, 9 fouls for Jellico this half, only 3 for Frank Hughes.
And the free throw is good by Aiden Dacus. So 7-0 run for Hughes here in the last 134. And the second free throw is no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jellico. It'll stay with Hughes. Unfortunately for the Blue Devils, it's been all Hughes here in the third and fourth quarter. 67-53, 3:21 to go. Ronchetti again, and Ronchetti has 27 points on the night. 16-point deficit now for the Blue Devils. Bolton now with it. Has it tipped. Ball's still tipped. McNeely pulls it in. McNeely has it knocked away from behind, and then Hughes is able to save it somehow. Here's Devin Dacus. Rose knocks it away. That should be a foul there in backcourt on Ronchetti. It is. It's a 9-0 Hughes run here in the last 2 minutes. 2:55 to go here in the game. Jellico down 16, 69-53. McNeely a long three, in and out. Ball is loose, and Zucchini tried to save it in before it went out of bounds. It'll be last touch by the Blue Devils. It'll be Hughes basketball. Pass comes in now to Dacus. Devin now gets it to Aiden. There's Ronchetti again. Ronchetti's not missed. He's got 29. Bolton now will fire a three on the way. No good. Rebound pulled down by Aiden Dacus. Under 2.5 to go.
It's just been tough for Jellico to get some shots to fall in a row, and Frank Hughes, they've not had that problem.
Here's Dacus to the goal. What are they going to call?
Block. And that shot about went in.
Yeah, that's terrible. Mike Reynolds. Man, that's tough. That's terrible. 3 fouls on Hughes, 5 on Jellico here in the fourth quarter alone. Free throw on the way is up and good by Devin Dacus. Ronchetti had 13 points in the first half. He's got 16 here in the second half for 29. Second free throw is up and no good. Van pulls down the board for Jellico. Now to McNeely. 2:14 to go. Jellico down 19. McNeely now to the goal. Shot away is up and good! And he's fouled. Count it for Isaac McNeely. This Blue Devil team will just keep on punching. McNeely now. The free throw on the way. Good. Coach Reynolds will take a full timeout. We'll sneak one in with them as well. 2 minutes to go here in the game. Jellico down 16, 72-56. Stand by, 30-second timeout. This is Blue Devil basketball over the WLAF WJJT Sports Network.
The folks at Hensley Tire and Service welcome you by their new location at the corner of Beach and Indiana Avenue in La Follette. Hensley's Tire and Service provides road service going to customers stuck on the highway somewhere with tire or engine trouble. Servicing tractor trailer trucks is another service offered along with mechanical work, alignment, and lifts. 423-563-TIRE. That's 563-8473.
Still there, Matthew? Welcome back to the Murphy Center here at the Glass House. Jellico down 72-56 here with 2:09 to go here in the fourth quarter. Full court pressure. There's Carson Bolton with a steal. Bolton goes up, layup good. See if there's any Glass House magic here for the boys from Gym City. And they'll call a foul on Jellico. That'll be on McNeely. That's the first on Isaac McNeely. And back to the free throw line will go Hughes. Free throw on the way, good by Weston Lineberry. (73-58). Blue Devils down 15. 2:01 to go in the game. Second free throw on the way, good. Lineberry makes them both. Blue Devils down 16. 74-58. Bolton now in front court. Nice find to Trey Van on the baseline. Shot away, good. Again, full court pressure by the Blue Devils. Weston Lineberry in front court as we go under 140 to go in the game. Jellico down 14. Ball's tipped out of bounds. It'll be last touch by Caleb Rose. It'll stay with Hughes under their own goal. Lineberry, Weston will throw it in for the Lions. Levi Tuck with the basketball. Picked up by McNeely. Inside, Dacus. Van steals it away. Trey Van now to McNeely. McNeely now, little reverse layup. Good. 74-62. Blue Devils down 12. 1:20 to go. Devin Dacus now with the basketball.
Jellico on a nice little 11-3 run here.
Here's Lineberry now. And McNeely will be whistled with a foul from behind there, trying to back tap it there. And 72 seconds to go here from Murfreesboro. 74-62. First free throws away, good for Weston Lineberry. Second free throw, no good. And Zucchini tips it over to Bolton. Jellico down 13. Bolton fires the three, no good. Tip out to Bolton. Bolton now to McNeely. McNeely now tries to get some separation. Fires for three, no good. Rebound pull, tipped down by Zucchini. Zucchini's jump shot away, won't fall. Rebound pulled down by Dacus. Aiden Dacus now to Ronchetti. Ronchetti now has it stripped away by Isaac McNeely. McNeely now to Bolton. Bolton now right side three on the way, no good. Rebound pulled down by Lineberry. 35 seconds to go, and it looks like the trail will end here in the Glass House for the Blue Devils. A loss tonight for Jellico certainly does not diminish what the Blue Devils have done this season. McNeely picks up his third with 26 seconds to go. And the first free throw is good. Second free throw is good. 77-62, 26 seconds to go in the game. Bolton. Long three on the way. Shot off the back iron, no good. Rebound Zucchini. Zucchini to McNeely. McNeely will fire a three off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled down by Hughes. Bolton's down under the Jellico goal. McNeely tries to save it. Trey Van and Carson Bolton both slid right into Robbie O'Daniel's lap. Hughes will make substitutions here with a substitution timeout. Hughes will take a timeout, and the folks who have made the drive from Clifton, Tennessee and Wayne County have gotten a show. Ron Shetty with 29 points, a senior for the Lions. The trio of seniors, Bolton, Zucchini, and McNeely, have given everybody in Campbell County a cause worth celebrating, though. The final seconds tick down, and the Blue Devil run has came to an end. Final score from the Murphy Center. Frank Hughes 77, Jellico 62. Both teams now post-game handshakes. Hughes advances on to play Gordonsville Friday afternoon. That'll be a 2:15 Central, 3:15 tip. And unfortunately for Jellico, the road ends here in Murfreesboro. But there are worse places this journey could have ended for the Blue Devils. Welcome inside the T-Cat at Jacksboro Blue Devil wrap-up show. We'll wrap things up here from Murfreesboro. Final score, Frank Hughes 77, Jellico 62. Proudly, this is Blue Devil basketball over the WLAF WJJT Sports Network.
Is the launch pad for students as they get ready to soar into their careers. Around here, success is spelled T-C-A-T, TCAT. Connect to tcatjacksboro.edu and file your flight plan for success today through TCAT. Students, prepare for takeoff.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Hi, this is former Cougar Randy Heatherly, number 32. Gray Insurance has been on the 4 lanes since the 1950s. You know the Cougar team. Let me introduce you to the Gray Insurance team today. Dennis Powers, Trevor St. John, Judy Brown, Dory Dagley, Jamie Ray, and last but not least, Gary Gray, whose family founded Gray Insurance. For all your insurance needs, please give us a call, 423-562-3346.
Big O's Get and Go West is open 7 days a week with BP and great food. Here's just a sample. Breakfast, Big O's famous tenderloin biscuit, and more. Big O's West features homemade lemonade and orange tea, delicious hot dogs, the best hamburger around, fresh hamburger daily at Big O's West, plus soft serve ice cream. Big O's Get and Go West is on the big 4-lane highway at Dossett Lane stoplight under the big BP sign.
Keep in mind, when you use your BP card, you save 15 cents a gallon every time on BP and Amoco gasoline.
BP card applications are available now at Big O's West and East and at West End Amoco.
Hi, I am Bailey Ball from a fall at my supply, and I am here with my brother Brody. CS for PVC pipe. CS for rebar. Oh, we deliver rebar too. We carry septic chambers and septic tanks. We carry hydraulic oil and motor oil. Does anybody need a little brother? CFO at my supply.
A historic run has come to an end for the Jellico Blue Devils. The final score tonight here from Murfreesboro. The Blue Devils fall 77-62 to the hands of the Lions from Frank Hughes High School. Time now for the final game stats. First for Frank Hughes. Alex Ronchetti, a senior, 29 points on the night. He was 13 of 19 from the floor, followed by 18 points for Aiden Dacus, 12 points apiece for Weston Lineberry and Devin Dacus, and then Connor Lineberry, 3 points on the night, as well as Levi Tuck, 77 points on the night for Frank Hughes. The Lions were 29 of 49 from the floor. They were 2 of 7 from 3, 17 of 24 from the free throw line. I'll elaborate on that more here in a second. Total rebounds, 38, including 27 defensive rebounds and 22 turnovers on the night for the Lions of Frank Hughes to 18 assists. Now for Jellico, the Blue Devils were led in scoring tonight by Carson Bolton. Bolton, 22 points on the night for the Blue Devils. Right behind Bolton was Isaac McNeely, 18 points on the night for Isaac McNeely, 12 points for senior John Zucchini, 6 points for Trey Van, 4 points for Carter Terry on the night, 62 points for the Blue Devils. The Blue Devils were 27 of 76 from the floor. And if you're looking for where the difference in the game was, that's unfortunately where you'll find it. Jellico shot 75% from the floor in the first quarter, and then the second, third, and fourth quarter, it fell to 25% in each quarter. Jellico ends up shooting 36% from the floor, 4 of 29 from three for only 14%, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, so 24 free throws for Hughes to 5 for the Blue Devils on the night. The score after the first quarter, Jellico led by 9, 27-18. Jellico led 37-31 at the half, and then really it was a second half to forget if you're Jellico, as the lines of Frank Hughes outscored the Blue Devils 46-25 to win 77-62. Some more stats here. Points in the paint, Hughes 48, Jellico 40. Off turnovers, Jellico 23, Hughes 22. Second chance points, both teams 14 apiece. Fast break points, Jellico 25, Hughes 12. And bench points, Jellico 3 for the Lions of Frank Hughes. So Frank Hughes advances on to the semifinals on Friday afternoon. They are a record now 24-9, and Jellico will fall to 20-11. And again, nothing to hang your head at here. If you're Jellico, what a run you had this year. You were you were regular season district champion, district tournament champions, region runner-up, won your sectional matchup, punched your ticket to Murfreesboro for the first time in school history, and not only made Jellico proud, they made all of Campbell County proud tonight. Well, all season. And so Jellico, again, nothing to hang your head about. It always hurts here, especially for the trio of seniors of McNeely, Bolton, and Zucchini. A lot to build, though, on for next year if you're Coach Mike Reynolds and his young crew. And again, our best wishes to McNeely, Zucchini, and Bolton here as they pursue things up next. Carson, I did do it, actually. Clayton, your final thoughts here. Of course, Coach Reynolds, we won't be able to catch up with him. He's tied up in the TSSAA post-game locker room and stuff, but we'll have a chance to catch up with him at a later date. Clayton, what's your final thoughts on the game tonight?
Yeah, it was really just a tale of two halves, really. Jellico came out first half, were playing their game. They looked good. Their shots were falling. And then comes second half, the tables turned. Frank Hughes, they couldn't miss. It seemed like they were forcing turnovers, whereas Jellico was doing it in the first half. Really, just like I said, tale of two halves. But like you said, definitely nothing to be ashamed of for Jellico. Making it to Murfreesboro for the first time in school history. A fun team to watch no matter win or lose. But you hate to see it end in the first round. But like you said, it could be a lot worse places to end your season. So tough for Jellico, but still so much to be excited for them this season. And they've been fun to watch and fun to follow over these last few games.
Yeah, and you just, you make it, on one hand, your glass half full because you did make it here. And, of course, you want to keep going. You want to keep advancing on. And then it just, you just can't, you miss that last, you want to keep playing, especially if you're a senior. You could see it on the seniors' faces here on the floor tonight. But again, Jellico, they certainly have nothing to hold their heads down about or anything. They have been a fun team to watch all through the year, and they're a team, really, that's a Blue Devil team, Clayton, that they're going to be talked about for a long time to come.
Definitely a team to remember. First one to make it to state. Sub-state game, phenomenal game there at University. Of course, Bolton, Zucchini, and McNeely, the three guys that really got the team going and carried them through. Like you said, team to remember, and they were fun to watch, that's for sure.
Tell you what, there's going to be a lot of times over the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, everybody's going to look back and say, man, you remember that Jellico team that year? And that's again, you once you get removed from the loss, then you can start looking long term. But again, what the Blue Devils have done this year under the tutelage of Mike Reynolds, they have definitely carried not just Jellico, but they've kind of all of Campbell County on their back here down the stretch. So, first of all, we want to say thank you to Coach Reynolds, Mr. St. John, all the folks at Jellico, they have welcomed us the last several games, and it has been a privilege to tag along them and to provide their games. And we want to thank our friends at WJJT for their wonderful partnership and to kind of expanding that audience so folks who can't make it to the game have been able to watch and listen to the games the last several weeks. And so we thank our friends over at WJJT. And Clayton, I just want to say thanks to Jim Freeman.
Yeah,
for letting
absolutely.
us do this. Holy cow. What an opportunity. Not many folks get to do this, and we've got to call a game at the state tournament, and that's something that not everybody gets to do.
Yeah, it's been so fun from Campbell County this year, then to get coming along for Jellico in the final games. It's been an absolute blast, and thank you, Jim Freeman, Coach Reynolds, Joey St. John, and also the sponsors, Eubank, Maximum Potential, Hope Stand Church, Common Ground Coffee Shop, and that place that I need to go to, Pizza Spot.
You better get there soon.
I'm gonna get there.
Well, folks, that'll be it from Murfreesboro. Good night from the Murphy Center. For Matthew Moore and Clayton Carroll, I'm Josh Parker. To the folks in Jellico and all of Campbell County, thank you so much for inviting us into your homes this year. And to our friends in Jellico, what a fun run the last couple of weeks have been. The Gem City boys will be remembered for a long time to come. A lot of Little League basketball over there. We'll have a lot of players to look up to in the next several years. So I'm Josh Parker saying good night from the Murphy Center here from Murfreesboro. The road ends here for the Blue Devils, but my gracious, how they made us proud. For one last time, this has been a presentation of Blue Devil basketball over the WLAF WJJT Sports Network.
To McNeely, driving, pumping, shooting, scoring. That's going to do it. 10 seconds. 7, 6. Murphy for a 3, 5, 4. Jellico rebound, 3, 2, 1. Start that bus. We're heading to Murfreesboro.
The Blue Devils are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action.
Jellico Blue Devil basketball over 1450 WLAF.com is a presentation of
Hope and Stand, Common Ground Coffee Shop, Eubank, Maximum Potential, and the Pizza Spot.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them.
The Blue Devils, your home of the Jellico Blue Devils. This is WLAF.
This is AM 1450 and FM 100.9. WLAF La Follette, the home of American Top 40, the 70s with Casey Kasem.
1450 WLAF.
Tell your neighbor you heard it on WLAF La Follette.
We've unlocked the vaults, and we're replaying Casey Kasem's American Top 40, the 70s. This week is from March 10th, 1979. That's when Barry Manilow was looking somewhere in the night. Susie Quattro was stumbling in. The Village People stayed at the YMCA. And Rod Stewart asked, "Do you think I'm sexy?" You'll hear those songs and all the top 40 hits from March 10th, 1979, right here on Casey Kasem's American Top 40, the 70s. Saturday night at 7 on FM 100.9 WLAF.
Carson's working with you now.
Oh, I thought his name was Claxton.
Charleston, that's his name, ain't it?
No. No, it is not.
Is it Charlie?
Oh, his name was Tommy.
Hey, tune in Saturday mornings for Carlson. Carlson?
I believe his name's Cornelius or something like that.
I thought his name was Charles.
I always called him Tommy.
I thought his name was Clinton.
Pretty sure it's Clifford Clayton.
I give up. My name is Clayton Carroll, and I will be with you on Saturday mornings taking your song requests from 7 till 9 a.m. right here on WLAF.
Clayton. WLAF weather for La Follette, West End, and all of beautiful Campbell County. Tonight we'll see clear skies and a low of around 47 degrees. Thursday it'll be sunshine with a temperature of 67 degrees at noon and a high near 77 in the afternoon. Thursday night we'll see a slight chance of showers and partly cloudy skies with a low of 58 Thursday night. Friday we'll see showers and thunderstorms throughout the day today with a high of 69. Friday night, we'll see a chance of showers and a low of 48. Saturday, we'll see mostly sunny skies and a high of 68, low of 46 Saturday night. For WLDF, I'm Matthew Moore. Stay connected and download our Roku and Amazon Fire TV app today.
Your home for now is WLAF. Listen for breaking news, weather, traffic, and sports right here.